I don't know that many of them in the building, but I mainly knew those ones um, with similar interests from an app called WeChat. It's a Chinese social networking app, and we mainly knew each other through Texas Hold'em, a poker game. Um,
Yes, we have an app for accessing our apartment and also for accessing the gym. Besides that app, we also have a website.
Our building have the WhatsApp chat with all the residents, and the old tenants will be removed after they leave
Oh,
the
they will be
buildings.
removed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have this app called Building Link for all the building amenities, maintenance, or access. Over time, I can also reserve for gym sessions on the website, and also I can submit like maintenance requests on the website.
3 times a month.
Oh, 3 times a month.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a lot. What?
10 to 20 students from Colombia will hold a party.
Apartment has held some events in the past. Sometimes we receive emails from the apartment. Sometimes we saw some like advertisements in the advert. To be honest, like we didn't know any of our neighbors, and we were a little bit afraid to participate in such events, especially due to the pandemic. So we have never joined any events before.
The only one I knew is for like pet owners, where it invites those who has dogs to like meet and like make friends.
The old tenants, when they're leaving, there is some like the old furniture, so they were just willing to like sell their furniture, so they would just post some message on our group chat. Every tenants from different industry and different country as well, so like it's hard have the same topic when we're like communicate with each other.
Well, sometimes our neighbors around us hold parties in their apartments and make great noise, and sometimes their dogs bark very loud. And yeah, we don't like it very much, but we really don't have an effective way to communicate this to our neighbors. Well, yeah, we would like to like have more interactions with our neighbors. We would really like to have a platform where we can like interact and know the neighbors who share the similar interests with us, and be friends with them.
And we were just like discuss because most of our like tenant are the Columbia University students, so we were just exchange our ideas on like what kind of program are we studying. Buy it from Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay. So you buy the new furnitures.
Yeah.
Do you?
A heater as soon as possible,
Okay.
so I cannot wait for to find the furniture from the other like buildings or our
Gotcha.
tenants. I will probably sell my furniture.
Consider that as well. If they have good quality, apartment does have a moving sale. However, the moving sale emails can be not user friendly sometimes. Suppose if someone posts a lot of messages on the message board, then we will receive tons of emails at the same time. It can be too overwhelming. Another factor that comes into my mind is communication.
We mainly did it through the Chinese app WeChat. As I mentioned earlier, we have like different groups for it, and I think it is pretty useful, and it is pretty straightforward because if you saw someone posting it, you can add them as friend directly and ask like the price and how you wanna like complete the transaction. So that's really helpful. But for the building, we have this building link, and there's a section where you could upload the information, like the furniture information, your contact information on there. But because I don't use the app that much, so I didn't find that helpful.
The price and like how far?
We would absolutely consider buying old furniture or selling old furniture, especially given that we will move in the next month and we have some old furniture which we want to get rid of. So indeed, we would like to have a platform where we can sell the old.
Really, let's say they use it as a business and then they use a way to sort of for them to make money and then sell to all my tenants, and that's one thing that I need to worry about. Your app really just does a communication function. There's no way for you to monitor the conditions or sort of the transactions they're doing. So what I'm trying to say is that you're really just providing a communication tool for my tenants, but there's no way for you to supervise the transaction between them, and this is what I'm worried about.
Besides that, I would say privacy is also something important.
April, I bought air condition from the other program in Columbia University. Eventually, I make a friends by buying the old furniture or secondhand furniture.
It depends on who my tenants are. So if I'm managing, for example, a regular rental apartments, so I guess first of all, I would consider my tenant mix. So let's say if it's more focused on sort of the younger age working professionals or student housing, say if a lot of my tenants are high income, generating working professionals who might really not need to buy and selling cheap furnitures, in that case, it probably won't make that much sense. Likely, my tenants would really just use the app once, I guess twice, basically when they move in and when they move out. It's not really a high frequency app that they can use unless you're trying to build other functions into it, which, let's say you want to increase the communications between my tenants, but then as a property manager, I might need to think if that's a really good thing for me, because sometimes some tenants might want more privacy in the building. They don't really want to communicate with other tenants. Because
I don't think it's an efficient way to meet new people, because when people tend to sell their furnitures, they're gonna move to other locations soon. So you don't have much time left to make friends with them. And also the process is really simple. It's just you sell or you buy, and that's pretty much it, and you don't really talk too much with them.